Hello, this is Alistair Beaumont, the Heretic Hermit, bringing you today's birthday reading for Tuesday, August 5th, 2025. The birthday reading consists of 4 cards laid out in order, starting with the obstacle leading to its resolution, followed by the outcome of what happens next and your fortune of things to come that hopefully will help you out. Today's obstacle is the Chained Man, representing patience. They have told you that you're a fool, believing your ship was about to come in. You've shown a tremendous amount of patience, so much so that others have deemed you crazy for believing your time would come. Those that have faith do not require proof. Those that do not have faith do. Those that do not have faith feel they need to help those that do to try to prove to them that what they can see is what reality is. But I think the truth is that reality is perception alone. That everything that exists has a purpose, which means there is no right answer that definitively proves or doesn't prove who is right. Those that have faith have it for a reason. Those that do not also do not for that same reason. It all balances out in the end. The resolution of your patience is the Ace of Pentacles in the form of its most basic principle, opportunity. Your waiting is or will be over. Your ship has or will very soon come into port, just as you believed it would. Some would say you willed it into existence. Others would say you always knew it was coming. All I have to say is, congratulations. Today's outcome is the King of Pentacles, representing accomplishment. You have done it. Use your talents and your intelligence to make yourself exactly the person you have always wanted to be, self-sufficient and profitable. That should say you will become this person, because chances are good you're reading this with a dropped jaw, wondering where the hell I'm coming up with all of this. One way or the other, everything is falling into place just as you thought it would. And finally, your fortune comes in the form of the King of Wands, who at this moment represents command. You will soon reach a point where you can have everything you have ever wanted, including the ability to change the world and leave it better than you found it. The pessimist in me couldn't believe that someone like you actually exists out there, and my original take on this fortune was a much darker one before I stopped and thought about it. If this king was reversed, my original thoughts would stand true, but now that I've had the time to think about it, I think you might actually be able to get what you want and be able to do something truly amazing with it. And I applaud you for that. The breakdown goes as follows. 1 minor, 2 quarts, and 1 major gives you a well-balanced reading, which usually indicates destiny. Be careful when trusting the intentions of others based solely on those 2 quarts, and be especially careful not to get carried away. 1 wand and 2 pentacles demonstrate the coming of change, and with it the means for a long-standing peace, which means you truly will keep your head about you, thank goodness. 1 fire, 1 water, and 2 earth elements suggest the forging of a future filled with possibilities. And finally, your path is 1-2. Great patience 2 leads to a new and profitable beginning 1. Everything looks like it's going to be roses. Today's quote comes from one of my favorite films, The Shawshank Redemption, where Red admires Andy's escape from Shawshank prison. I chose it based on the concept of patience, something Andy must have excelled at in order to spend almost 20 years digging his way to freedom. And it goes like this. I remember thinking it would take a man 600 years to tunnel through the wall with it. An old rock hammer damn near wore down with a nub. Old Andy did it in less than 20. Oh, Andy loved geology. I imagined it appealed to his meticulous nature. An ice age here, a million years of mountain building there. Geology is the study of pressure and time. That's all it takes, really. Pressure and time. That and a big goddamn poster. Morgan Freeman playing Otis Red Redding in The Shawshank Redemption. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe so you can see each reading I do, along with you hopefully watching my series on the Fool's Journey, something I'm writing and creating all on my own without the help of AI. You can visit me at Alistair Beaumont, the Heretic Hermit, on Facebook, where I have all the links to my various websites and whatnot. You can also find them in the description to this video. Thanks again for stopping by. Have yourself a wonderful birthday, and congratulations on having the strength and patience to see your faith rewarded. I hope to be able to share in these feelings soon as this work I'm doing progresses. I wish all of you the absolute best.